Hello everyone, and let's discuss another one of my favorite tools, is Socrative. It's actually very similar to Pull Everywhere, but in some respects has a little more functionality for certain activities. Really what this creates is in your classroom, it creates a student response system where students can reply by the app. There's a Socrative app, iOS and Android. They could also respond by the web. Just go to like Socrative.com and log in as a student, and then they could use it as a class device of Chromebooks. You have a class card of laptops, or whatever the case may be. You can also use it there. So you see when you go to the main page, Socrative.com, there it is. You have the option of a teacher login or a student login. Okay. If I do a student login, which is really kind of neat, is all you have to do is enter the teacher's room number. Now, I'll come back to that. Okay. So when you create a teacher account, you go teacher login. I'm already logged in. Actually, I should probably log out. Sorry. Let me log out. Yes. So you'll see how it actually looks. You could create an account. It's a free account. It's really nice. You can sign in with Google. So if you have like a Google Apps education account in your school, you want to use your personal Google account, that's fine. Or you can create an account. I'm going to sign in with Google. Okay, and it brings me to my account. Now this is how this actually works. Great, super easy format. I'm going to actually start with a quick question. Which is really nice about this. Say you had nothing prepared. You don't have a multiple choice question prepared. You don't have anything you really want, but you have a verbal question you want to ask your class. Super quick. Just click on quick question, and basically you can ask a multiple choice question. All right. Now you might say you have 4 things you want to ask, or 5. Okay. You say, okay, that's fine. I'm going to ask this question. Now watch. What happens here is, let me log in to the student one. Now I don't know if you saw my room 12821. I'm going to go to a brand new tab. I could also project my iPad. It's the same thing. Okay. Go to Socrative.com. I'm going to go Socrative student. I'm going to type in 12821. I'm going to join. Now, right now, all they have to do is they can just click A, B, or C, D, or E. There's not an actual question here typed in. So you might have a question on the board. You might write a question down the board. Maybe you're projecting a question onto your smartboard or to your screen, and maybe you didn't have time to actually really write out the questions and make it look all fancy. You could just ask a question. How do people think of A, or B, or C, or D, or whatever the case may be? And someone says, I'm going to go B, submit the answer. Okay, cool. Now we'll go back to the actual quiz. See, 1 student answered B. So now we can have a great breakdown, instant feedback on a particular question. Same idea for short answer. So say I want to ask a short answer question. You can let students respond unlimitedly or anonymously. If you type in required, they have to put in their first and their last name. So you can actually use it as a formative assessment. Anonymous, you just want to kind of do some brainstorming. And here you can actually type a question in, or maybe you just ask a question in class verbally. You press start. Okay, and now I'll refresh this student page and see how they're saying here. There's nothing really you can just type in, I think that was great. Submit answer, right? Now we go back to the teacher view. Oh, see, someone answered that. So now that starts popping up. Great way to sort of have discussion. Again, somewhat similar to Pull Everywhere. I kind of like the way Pull Everywhere, the short answer questions kind of pop up. But we talked about before the paid version versus the full version of Pull Everywhere. Here, even with the free, there is no paid version. The free version of Socrative, you actually can have students enter in their names. So you actually can take this as an actual assessment. Okay, or you can do like start a vote, which means here. I'll put in another response. I'll refresh the page, and I've already completed it. But if you do start a vote, students can actually vote on which one they thought was the best answer. It's not going to work right now because I don't have it. Actually, let me just go to my iPad, off camera here, I guess. And if I go to the Socrative app, it should be kind of interesting to see how this works really quickly. Okay, it's not going to take too much time. So I'm going to type in my answer on my iPad. I'll just real quick. I did not like this. Okay, submit the answer. All right, so there it came up. See, I did it on my iPad. Now if you do start vote, you can start a vote confirm, and you can see that students can then, I think if I refresh this one, then as a group we can kind of, I did not like that. Students can kind of vote on which one they actually liked, which is kind of fun. So my iPad actually does show it. I did not like this. I do like this, which is really kind of neat. So you can actually vote on which one you thought the class can vote on which one they actually liked the best. Super easy. Okay, so that's kind of the go back to the dashboard here. That's kind of like the quick question. Also, exit tickets. I know that's a really huge part of a lot of assessments. The Danielson model, Marzano model. Always kind of asking teachers to do quick exit tickets. This is a super easy way to actually do one. If I click on exit ticket, okay, now if I refresh my page, hope this actually works now. So it's not. It's seeing I gotta go back to Socrative. Okay. I'll go to student and I'll type in 12821. Okay, join the room. Now, you have to enter your name. Okay, so I'll enter my name. Done. Now, really quick, so this is the standard for every single exit ticket. How well did you get the material today? Yeah, I think I got it pretty well. Okay, what did you learn in class today? Just real quick, class was fun. That's all I learned today. But obviously you can have a much more developed answer, right? And then if I posed a question, perhaps what do you want to learn next time? I would like to learn about the Civil War. These are kind of silly, right? But there you go. Submit the answer, done. So I go back to my teacher page. Look at that, boom, I got it. It tells me immediately that the student kind of got it. And that was, basically what he thought that he learned, okay? And then I can look at the other one. I can go back, previous, next. I can hide the answers. I can show the answers, and I can actually show the student's name. So you can kind of get a great sense of that. All right, so that's super awesome, okay? Let's go back to the dashboard. The space race is fun, and I've done this a lot with my students. You actually got to select a quiz, okay? So this would be harder to do with only like one of just me all by myself. It's making a liar out of me. Let's see. Let's do this will do like a vocab quiz. Okay. You can select the number of teams you want to have in the space race, which is awesome. So, and they have actually changed this. It used to be only like 10, 11 teams. So now with 20 teams, even if you have like groups of like, 2, hopefully that's enough for your class. It will auto-assign the teams, which you can do that, or the students can select which team they want to be on. Okay, sometimes students select their own teams. I'll do auto-assign. And then they have this sort of different ones. You want to do rocket ship, bicycle, bee, spaceship, the bear. Really cool. It used to only be the rocket, which is really kind of neat. Take the bear. And then you can also give student feedback or student not. I say start. Okay. I'm going to say it's okay. So see, now this bear comes up. So if I'm a student and I'll enter my name. Okay, and now it gives me the quiz. Okay, so it auto-assigned the teams. It's not enough people, but you can get students. This is actually, you had to actually put the actual name in there. I don't know. I'm just going really quickly. No idea. All right, submit answer. It's probably wrong. Incorrect. See, it gave me the right answer. It's SUNY. Okay, but now the little bear will move as students get the questions right. Okay, so I think I did auto assign. I should have done it like I assign the teams, but then all of a sudden now teams can actually play with this, and you can have this great game in class, which I've had students yelling at each other, getting all crazy as they try to finish a space race. It works great when I had done it as a fill in the blank sort of, or like a vocab kind of quiz. I might sometimes give the students a sheet of the actual terms, so they spell it correctly. So they don't spell it correctly, it will say that they actually lost. Or if it's multiple choice, it's actually easier. So that's just kind of one way to wrap it up. Now, I'll get back to this in a moment, charts and activities. Let me just finish it up. Back to the dashboard. Okay, or you can just start a quiz. And now these are all my recent quizzes that I've been using just for like the past week or two. Okay, so I just did with you guys. All right, but you can select. I made a quiz, and we're doing this in class actually today. My students read a couple articles about military history, and we're gonna use this as an exit ticket, my own kind of pre-made exit ticket. So you know, I can say disable student names, randomize the question order, randomize the answer order. They can be either immediate feedback, or students can self-pace, or you can do teacher pace. So you can kind of push the questions out as you want to. So tons of options of kind of playing around with this. I'll just go start. Okay, so again, I put my last name in. Done. And that's the question. It's one question for class. I want to end class today. It's kind of an exit ticket. And I'll have students answer that. And I'll have everybody put their last name, comma, first name. I'll just do test. Oops. Not the TED offensive. Test. Okay, submit the answer. Great. Submitted. Okay. And now it says that I submitted it, right? Already to go. Now, you can also sort the things by last. You can sort it by progress. Okay, if I press finish, so I want to show you, you can view it as a chart, or you can actually get a report of the answers, and you can actually print it as a PDF, as an Excel, which I really like. So you can import this, and then you can get it emailed to you. You can download it right here. You can have it sent to your Google Drive. How awesome is that for a bunch of great versatility? So you can put this right into your grade book. Easy to actually grade it. Again, if you have a quiz that's multiple choice, it actually does grade it. It also will grade short answers. If it's like a one-word sort of phrase or a small phrase, you can actually do that. So that's that. Okay, so let's go back to the dashboard so we can kind of see some other options here. So we had all the quizzes, and you saw how that worked. You can manage quizzes, and now you can import quizzes. People can share quizzes. They give you an ID number, and if you import it, all you need is the ID number. You can also get a template, the Excel template, which is kind of nice. You can quickly like put questions in there as an Excel file and answers, and then you can just import it there. That works really well. That's kind of a nice way. So that's another nice feature. Okay. I'm sorry, go back to manage quizzes. Your reports are all there for you. All your quizzes that you've ever created. You can go to all and see all the ones that you've ever done. Okay, which is really kind of neat. All right, so that works out really well. Okay. And that's the most recent. And then create a quiz, right? Again, very similar to the exit tickets and everything else. You can name your quiz. You can have multiple choice, true, false, or short answer. If multiple choice, you have the option even to put an image, which is really nice. Formatting is no. Let's go formatting yes. Then it kind of brings up equations and superscript for math individuals and science folks, and you have more options with italicized and everything else. You can give an explanation for the answer for some great feedback, which is really good. Okay, so and you can reorder your questions or copy a question right there. Okay, I just want to get out of it. Manage my quizzes. Oh, don't let me. I don't want to do that. Just want to exit. Won't let me exit. How dare you? Test. Fine. Okay. That's okay. I already did a test. Do test 1. Oh boy. So anyway, let me just close the browser. Yes, I'll leave this page. Sorry, it doesn't want me to. Wants me to save it. So that's how it actually works. So it's really nice. So hope you really like Socrative. I think there's just tremendous possibilities here to use in your classroom for all types of formative assessments. And some great in-class activities for all areas, all subjects. So thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye-bye.